Roman Reigns' new enforcer to help him against 2 stars, OTC to win title? 3 directions for the original tribal chief after Royal Rumble. Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. For WWE Family latest news update, please subscribe the channel and press the bell icon. Roman Reigns entered the 30-man Royal Rumble last night in his pursuit of regaining the undisputed WWE title that he lost last year. However, the original tribal chief failed to win the high-stakes encounter. Reigns was eliminated by his War Games teammate, CM Punk. Following that, he was brutalized by Seth Rollins. After his recent loss, it will be of interest to see what is next for the OTC. The following piece will explore 3 potential directions for Reigns after Royal Rumble. 3. Roman Reigns could still win the undisputed WWE title at WrestleMania. As fans must be aware, Jey Uso won the men's Royal Rumble last night. The YET Master will likely challenge Gunther for the World Heavyweight title at WrestleMania. This would mean the winner of the Elimination Chamber match will likely get a shot at the undisputed WWE title against Cody Rhodes. If so, Roman Reigns still stands a chance to regain the gold that he dropped last year. The OTC could enter the men's Elimination Chamber match and prevail over the rest of the competition to win the whole thing. Following that, he could go on to potentially dethrone Cody Rhodes at Mania. 2. The OTC could feud with Seth Rollins. As mentioned earlier, Roman Reigns was brutally attacked by Seth Rollins after both the stars were eliminated from the Rumble by CM Punk. The Visionary laid out the OTC with 2 vicious stomps, one of which was on the steel steps. Given how things unfolded, there is no denying that the company has seemingly dropped breadcrumbs for a feud between 2 former teammates. Fans should expect an irate Reigns to hit back at Rollins shortly, which could lead to a blockbuster encounter between the duo at the Show of Shows. 1. Solo Sikoa could return to help Roman Reigns. While Roman Reigns was brutalized by Seth Rollins, he was eliminated by CM Punk from the Royal Rumble. Given that, there could be a 3-way feud between the trio shortly. If so, real-life Bloodline member Solo Sikoa could return to help Reigns against Punk and Seth. The Street Champion walked out on the new Bloodline 2 weeks ago. Solo, surprisingly, didn't feature in the Royal Rumble as well and hasn't been seen or heard from since that SmackDown. However, the monster had stated that he would acknowledge Reigns if he regained the Ula Fala. Given that, he could return and turn face by acknowledging Reigns. Solo could take his place back as the OTC's enforcer and help him against the Visionary and the best in the world. Roman Reigns to form a new faction with 3 names, new tribal chief? 3 predictions for the Bloodline saga after Royal Rumble. Roman Reigns returned to the men's Royal Rumble for the first time since 2020 didn't go according to plan as he, along with Seth Rollins, was eliminated by CM Punk. Following that, the OTC was attacked by an irate Seth Rollins. The Visionary snapped, brutalizing the OTC following his elimination. Given how things unfolded, fans could see a triple threat match between the aforementioned names at WrestleMania this year. However, the Grand Premium Live event is still some time away, and the company could have Reigns continue his ongoing angle with the new Bloodline before turning his attention towards Punk and Rollins. The Bloodline storyline has been one of the best programs in recent times, and it may see a few more twists and turns in the coming days. On that note, here are 3 bold predictions for the Bloodline program after Royal Rumble. 3. Jacob Fatu could proclaim himself as the new tribal chief after Royal Rumble. Solo Sikoa lost the Ula Fala to Roman Reigns on Raw's debut show on Netflix. Following that, he walked out on the new Bloodline a few weeks ago on the Blue brand. This could lead to Jacob Fatu taking over the faction. The Samoan werewolf targeted Roman Reigns in the Royal Rumble and could once again lay waste to the OTC on this week's SmackDown. Fatu, along with Tama Tonga, could brutalize the OTC before proclaiming himself as the new tribal chief. Jacob Fatu could then go on to add new members to his faction in the following weeks. 2. Solo Sikoa could join Roman Reigns. As mentioned earlier, Solo Sikoa walked out on his team following his loss against Roman Reigns. Since then, there have been rumors of him turning face. If that is indeed the case, the company could pull the trigger on Solo's face turn by having him return to save Reigns. The Street Champion could acknowledge Roman as the undisputed tribal chief, helping him against Jacob Fatu's bloodline. 1. The OTC could form a new faction with Solo Sikoa, Braun Strowman, and Paul Heyman. Solo Sikoa may not be the only name to join Roman Reigns in his war against Jacob Fatu's potential bloodline, as the OTC could also be joined by Braun Strowman. The monster of all monsters has an ongoing angle with Jacob Fatu. Strowman was attacked by Fatu following their match on SmackDown last week. However, Braun hit back by eliminating the Bloodline member from the Royal Rumble last night. Given the ongoing tussle between the duo, the monster among men could join forces with Reigns. This could result in the OTC forming a new faction with Solo, Strowman, and Paul Heyman for a mini-feud against Jacob Fatu's bloodline.